OK, we're all agreed it is the season to be jolly, and the Jags fans certainly travelled north in festive spirit, while the Partick players dressed like baubles fallen from the Christmas tree. However, the Yuletide glitter was to be provided early on with a quite superb run by Barry Robson, who danced, pranced and dashed his way past the Thistle defence. The Jags were soon to stake their own claims for the opener, and Derek Fleming strode forward with purpose, if not with accuracy. Now, football's a man's game after all, and who else to prove the point but Kelly's body man, McLean on the end of a rather robust challenge from the defender. The Partick fans surely not saying ho ho ho. The resultant free kick was to cause trouble in the Cali defence, and they were mighty relieved to see it cannon off a post and away, eventually, to safety. Nicky Walker was soon to be called in to act on his own behalf just a few minutes later, when Partick carved their way through the Inverness midfield and defence. A fine cross in from the right is cleanly handled by Walker in the end. The breakthrough was to come after the interval, and it was ironic in a field populated by footballing giants that one of the smallest men in the park was to be the beneficiary. Dennis Winers may be on the short side for a striker, but he's a colossus to the Cali fans. And here he shows why, leaving Patterson heading thing air, as he Jeff Hurst in at the back post. As he saw his title challenge begin to evaporate before him, John Lambie was to make a change which would completely alter the complexion of this game. Off the bench came fans' favourite Martin Hardy, who fairly flings himself at this cross to pull Partick level. Perhaps he's looking for a few clauses to be added to his contract. So all square and anyone's game at this stage, although Hardy was to have the final say and where the points would be at 4:40. The Cali defence struggled to clear the danger, and Hardy is in the right place at the right time to ensure the Partick travelling band can carol their way back to Glasgow in suitably festive mood. This Battle of the Thistles is won by John Lambie, and the Partick title challenge is revived.
First half we created one or two great chances, but the second half I must say that we reorganised ourselves, and really my players deserve what they got, because it was a fighting display. We shut things down what we've not been doing, we created chances and we scored two of the chances, albeit the sub come on. But in saying that, this is a difficult place to come, a very difficult place, and they're a great football side, but today I'm giving the credit to my players because we didn't allow them to play. We were a team that was playing football and we thoroughly deserved to win the game.
Well, it was quite strong words at the end of the game in terms of how much, certainly it ruins my weekend because I feel passionate about my football, and I'd be disappointed if players can just shrug off the result and go out and party on a Saturday night. To me, that football is the be-all and end-all if it's your living, and I hope the players feel hurt. And the fortunate thing is the league is so tight that we have no aspirations to win the league, but we certainly don't want to go out the league, and we'll have to realise that we're still in a relegation fight along with probably 7 other teams.